Hi, this is Andrea from the Bailey Advantage Real Estate, and let's take a look at the June stats for Waterloo region and what the numbers indicate. So for the month of June, we saw a total of 656 homes that sold in all of June. This is actually very close to the numbers in May, which was around 655 homes. So on track, holding pretty steady. Buyers are out there, deals are happening. Now, it is interesting that we do have over 2,000 homes for sale, but the steady numbers indicate that buyers are making the move, and that is really good to see them taking advantage of this market and getting into homes and home ownership. So what is interesting in the report that is out from the Cornerstone team is that they say while home sales in June were relatively stable year over year, we are seeing a more balanced market emerge in Waterloo region. What's particularly notable is the increase in condo sales, up over 34%, suggesting a cohort of buyers who are looking at more affordable housing options. So this is a quote from Crystal Mura, who's a spokesperson for the Waterloo region market. So while more listings are coming to market, properties are taking a little longer to sit while buyers have more time to actually make informed decisions during their home search. So it is really a great time if you're a buyer or you know someone who is a buyer or investor looking for a property. This is an amazing market to be making the move in. Let's look at the average home prices for different types of homes in Waterloo region. And here are some of the numbers. So for Kitchener-Waterloo, the single family homes are sitting at 800,000 on average. Townhomes at 568, condo apartments sitting at $417,000 on average. Now for Cambridge, those numbers are slightly different. For the single family homes, the average is $767,000. For townhomes, that number is 623. So it's actually up from Kitchener-Waterloo. And the condo apartments as well are slightly higher than the average pricing in Kitchener-Waterloo. And that number is $458,000. Now, we hosted open houses this weekend, and it was interesting to see that we had a lot of buyers out taking advantage of the great weather, the amazing market we're in, to get out there and find homes for themselves. So it was really good to connect with so many buyers, even investors. At this point in time, if there is something that you've been thinking about, there are ways that we can look at the properties that are out there, run the numbers and see what would be a good investment property that would make sense in terms of the numbers and cash flow and equity that you could create buying that investment property. So you could either look at duplexes, triplexes, quads, or going into larger commercial units. So it would be interesting to know what the numbers in July would be for home sales, but homes are taking longer to sell. So if you're a seller, having the patience to just wait it out, knowing what your pricing strategy is going to be before you put the house on the market is going to be really important, because that will determine the number of days it sits on the market and the number of buyers that it attracts as well. You want to be attracting 80 to 90% of the buyers out there, and therefore listing it at the correct price is going to be critical. Now, for buyers as well, knowing what the value is of the home that you're getting into, the appreciation of that neighborhood, the comparables to show you what the home that you're looking at is currently valued at in this market is also going to be important. So working with a local realtor who knows the different neighborhoods is always advisable. And that's something that we talk to all of our buyers about, is make sure you're working with someone who knows the local market, who knows how the local trends are and what is selling in different neighborhoods at what price points. But yes, patience is key in this market. For everyone that is out there looking to buy or sell, it is one of the things that we are advising all of our clients is just have the patience, and the right buyer will come for the right home. This is Andrea Bailey from the Bailey Advantage Real Estate. Have a great rest of the week.